Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Imperator Rome, the Bosporan Kingdom. In the last episode, we just kind of continued on because of the truces that we had with the places that we want to attack. So, it is what it is. These guys, I think this area is going to be one of our primary targets for expansion going forward. We allied ourselves with Scythia. I wasn't exactly seeing that coming, but I believe the alliance will prove useful, especially with our expansion goals moving forward. We will eventually eat them, but we're going to need to grow a little more powerful before we do that. Now, we were dragged into a bit of a war by our allies, with Syracia, I guess, and Albania. And it seems like things are going in our favor, though the war score is at 0, which is... Current war score is actually -2. Maybe once I unpause, that'll update. Excuse me. But at the moment, I really can't participate. So, because I can't get through anybody to them, they can't really get to me. Not without marching my army like all the way around here, which would be fairly annoying, so I'm just not going to do it. And I don't know if, sea transport's a thing. I'm sure it probably is. And I'm not really sure about what a good fleet composition is going to be. So, or if I want to replace these with something else. Not really sure yet about how fleet combat is going to work. I might have to do a bit of research on there. Let's just unpause it. Let's get it moving. I've kind of talked here a bit more than probably necessary. Alright. So for the time being, I think we are just... holding fast here. Spartacus the Obsessive. Spartacus, our ruler, has begun devoting every waking hour to his work. While this is admirable, it might be beginning to affect him in ways we cannot begin to understand. We gain the obsessive trait. Let's see. Zeal +1. Holding incomes +1%. National citizen output down by 5%. That's interesting. Let's see. My eldest daughter is 23. Youngest is 21. So we have heirs. Our ruler is 51. So we shall see. Actually, what do we have as far as... Who are you? You're the heir. You're chaste. Fertility -2. Okay. You're righteous. Corruption -10. Aggressive expansion decay. Zealous. Okay. Can I arrange a marriage? And can I do it matrilineal? Or is that even a thing that matters? Because she's starting to get older. Really kind of needs to have some kids. Really does need to have some kids. Sort by age. Doesn't matter. Sort by wealth. Let's see. Charisma, finesse. Let's see. Popularity, loyalty. You are a crap marshal. Even worse with charisma. Okay, forget you. Even though you're very loyal. Let's get someone maybe a bit younger. 4400. Zeal. Marshal. Power base. Corruption. Popularity. Prominence. Five 13-0. 886. I want someone who's actually going to probably be around for a little while. Let's see. 17, 20, 5, 13, 0, 2. Silver-tongued infection. Prominent. 275. Merciful. Corrupt. Selfish. Inflammation. Let's see. Just, cautious, silver-tongued. You know what? We're going to go with you. We're going to go with you. That's fine. Arranged a marriage. All right. Primary heir. All right. Negative 11. It's because they occupy the war goal. Syndica. Region map mode. Alright, so that. Though our guys are occupying it pretty well. Or our allies are anyway. Now it's 478. It's when I think our truces expire. And we'll be able to attack people. They have no allies. I will absorb them very quickly. We have an invention. Fort defense plus 5%. You know, we're going to go ahead and do it. The longer it takes them to siege the forts, the better. So, do I want another fortress here? Level 1 Fort. Now, you see, these are the capitals. We actually don't have any forts over here. So, putting in too few people for another building. Okay. Well, the court was in session this afternoon. A little-known man by the name of Antiochus stood to give a rousing speech on the subject of economic policy. While his argument was ultimately unsuccessful, many heads were turned by the beauty of his oratory. Perhaps this is someone we ought to keep an eye on. Troubling. He gained some prominence. Interesting. Let's see. Let's get a fortress here. Let's do that. Get that built. So we have one fortress here. We have one fortress there. But we could probably use a couple over. Well, I don't know about a couple. But definitely at least one there. Well, actually, do I? Hold on. Cancel the fortress. Cancel the fortress. Because if we take these guys, we're going to get a fortress there. Invite the defensive league. No. And there's a fortress there. How about here? Yeah, that might work. Samartian occupation. Youthful indiscretions. A cousin belonging to one of the lesser branches of the Spartacan family has become embroiled in a scandal at court. According to eyewitnesses, the youth managed to publicly shame himself in an incident involving a common soldier and a crudely drawn portrait. Lose prestige, currently 524. Lose some money. I can't handle the money loss. Defender controls the province, minus 25. Do they have to, like, fully occupy it? Or do they have to siege the fort? They might have to siege the fort. Well, the fort has been sieged. There, plus 17. There it is. Yeah, it was the fort. They had to grab it. Peace. Finished 6th of July, 479. Okay. When does that... Oh, preeminent... Throughout the Bosporan Kingdom, there's one constant deeds and characters of Brachis Ixvaku precede him from the villas of the capital to the shabbiest border town. He has risen to great prominence and position as a public servant and aristocrat, and through his legendary private soirees has the ear of everybody worth knowing in Pantacapayan. You could no doubt make a useful domestic ally and invite him to an exclusive banquet. Indeed. I can afford to outlay a little bit of money. Ooh, we have an invention. Accepted rights. Legal patronage. Monthly loyalty. Hold triumph cost. Change government policy cost. National save output. Royal culture. National tribesman output. National slave output. Wrong culture happiness. I guess we'll go with the national slave output. The war's over. Wow. They basically absorbed that entire country. War proposal from Scythia. Requested they may bring the wrath of war upon Samartia. No. Samartia is my ally at the moment. When does our truce end? 9th of May. You guys are our ally, right? Bosporan Kingdom, yes, 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 okay. So if it went to like diplomacy map mode, yeah, they are our allies. They are our subject state. You are going to get absorbed. You are going to get absorbed. You are going to get absorbed. We'll take this big chunk. Local import routes. Do it. Need to see if I can import any iron. Let's see. Opinion's pretty good. The denizens of the signing city of Chersonesos have begun feuding with their neighbors and Carax. Result in impressive fortified walls being erected, quite outdoing the efforts of their rival. As they say, conflict drives innovation. Let them continue. Yes, let them continue. Oh, we should be able to declare our war. Olympic Games, who are we sending? A well-muscled brute of a man. Alkimakos. Surprisingly old man. I guess we'll send Alkimakos. Okay, so, you, declare war. Yes. No need to call allies. Blockaded ports. Where do I have a blockaded port? I don't think so. Oh, we need to actually assign someone to the fleet. You're 17 years old. You have... He's not very popular. Naval movement speed. I like the sound of that. You're in charge. Victorious. Very good. You captured a guy. We need an omen. Continue manpower recovery speed. We need a researcher for religious advances. I guess I'll bring you in. Let's see, we lost 700 troops, killed 1,800 to 6,000. We stack wiped them. And we captured their commander. Alright, let's stack up our troops. And the question is going to become... Yeah, they're going to see stuff here. Alright, highlight of this year's games was during the final race of this Olympiad, the Hoplitodromos, in which the competitors endured a full lap of the stadium clad in full body armor. Xanthipos of Thrace crossed the finish line a good hour after the race began, having stopped to flirt outrageously with a group of giggling maidens. The victor was declared to be Lysandrius Leonidid of Megara. First time winner of the Olympics. Alright. Get the monthly loyalty. Starving Pops. Yeah, we're working on it. It's gonna be done next year, right? The minute we complete this siege, though, war's over. So, I don't care what you're doing up there. The sacking of Gorgipia. Alright, a glorious victory in a siege. Spoils of war are likely to cause those back to admire us greatly, but leaving such wealth in the hands of one man could cause problems in the future. Let the looting be gentle. Let the men roam freely. None shall hide. Now let the looting be gentle, it's fine. Alright. Siege over. Sue for peace. Take everything. Plus everything they have. Good. Send it. Banish those of class and put the rest of the sword. We get a half a point of aggressive expansion. Our enemies deserve no quarter. We gain some popularity. Do it. Alright, war's over. Alright, bring the fleet back to port. Alright, do I want to go for you guys or you guys? And we are going to need to call in our allies for this. Well, I don't know if we need to, but I want to. The prime farmland granted to veterans of battle is a simple recognition of their services to the Bosporan Kingdom. Sometimes, however, the lure of battles and glory can prove too much for those unaccustomed to a life of menial labor. A recent bad winter caused those working the fields to up and leave, hoping to find better work in our armies, leaving a vast tract of arable land unclaimed. We have reappropriated it to better serve our flourishing state. We get, I guess that's manpower? Yes, I want this. I can give whoever that piece, but I want all of this. Alright. That was what? A voice behind bars. Seemed that Antiochus, despite his incarceration, has managed to spread some particularly vile rumors about the proclivities of our ruler. It's clear that something must be done. Make sure the rumor disappears. There's nothing we can do. We lose popularity. Gain 5 tyranny. Alright, well, I guess we'll gain some tyranny. Which should decay off a little bit every month. Is there anything I can do to reduce it or force it down? I guess not. Yeah, I don't really have anything here. Enemy allies, Samartia. Caught red-handed, really? A heavy club in hand. You said they've been ready to strike down. Spell in the dungeons will do him good. We're going to need a new researcher. Yeah, fine. And we're going to need a trade route. Can we import some iron yet? No! That's getting on my nerves to some extent. Research points. We have a surplus of earthenware. We don't really need it. Leather. Cohort recruit speed. Current imports. Okay, that's what we're currently importing. I guess we need to import some wood. Is requesting to import steppe horses. We're not currently exporting it. We can gain the following bonus. Army maintenance, fleet maintenance. I'm going to decline the offer. I think we're going to have to reduce our maintenance for the time being. I would like to bring both armies up to 15k. Oh, I didn't even have any commander. Can I get... Can I afford it? I can't really afford it. Let's see. Fabricate claim? Yeah, we can definitely do that. And we're going to go with Meosha Minores. Discipline plus 5%. Okay, we'll take that. We fabricated a claim. Very good. Now, there should be a ledger. Let's just take a look at the ledger. I think this was it. Yes. Sort by number of cohorts. No, actually, let's go sort by name. I want to look at Syndica. Actually, we're going to end the episode here in a moment. I just want to find them. There you are. You have 12 cohorts in the field. 18,000 manpower in reserve. Okay. I think I can deal with that. I can definitely deal with that. Alright. So yes. Forts control all this area. So they would need to siege the forts in order to be able to advance. Perfect. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead. We're going to end this episode here. We're going to see what we're going to do about them. We may be going right back to war to try to absorb them. Although we do have some war exhaustion. We don't have any aggressive expansion. Alright, 0.05. So that will be like, what, 10 months? Yeah, we can wait probably a year. And then we'll go ahead and try to absorb them. Alright, so for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.